Okay, we're standing at the main gate to the pool. I don't think this opens, but no, it's locked. So this is where people would walk in. The dome would be over the pool. I'm hoping right now that it'll be close to that fence line and it will come across this way, and we will walk all the way over to about that corner where the grass and the concrete make the 90-degree turn. As people come to the dome, they have the option to enter here or to walk around from there into the dome. Down this will be an open walkway. We will have some type of a entrance to the dome or a tunnel to the dome, and that tunnel will be about right here. I don't envision it being more than about 10 feet long. As we walk out, we would be entering the dome right about here. We'll be in the dome, go down that way. We'll take up most of this deck space here. It will take the deck space around on the perimeter. So this open area here will be open. Okay, we'll do the walk around. There's the deep end of the pool. Okay. The dome will not cover grassy areas. As we're walking around, this is where the starting blocks will be. The dome will be out on the outer edge here. You can kind of see that outer edge as we go along. And I'm just panning across the pool to get a sense of just how big the dome will be. Dome will be stored on site, and there's not that many drains along here, but the way that this deck is slanted, it slants off into the grass. So when we maintenance it, we're going to have to lift up the bottom to hose underneath. So that's just another issue to deal with, I suppose. And then as we come around here into this corner, there'll be an eventual small building built out here, and this is where the dome will be stored. Okay, and then this open grassy area again is not part of anything. I'd like the dome to go along this corner or this edge, however many feet in you think it needs to be. And I'm hoping that on this spot here that we can somehow get the dome to come up on top of this yellow part here on top of the deck change, and kind of get an idea what that looks like. If we can't do that, then I'm hoping that it would be as close to that the holes can be drilled as close as we can to this bottom part here within reason. But it would be nice to have the deck space, and after being in Hemet, it would be nice to be able to do that. So this is the deck awning that comes out, and you can see about how close that is to the concrete rise there. And we're just going to take a walk down here. It's much better to have the flap up on that as opposed to down on it and down on the bottom part. There is a drain here. I'm not sure how it drains into this space here. And as you can see, it's such a nice day in Oregon today. We don't really get a good sense of that. Now, so down here, same issue. I don't know if that roof is as close to the edge or too close. We'd be looking at having an entrance here. This is the main entrance out of the club. We come out along the side of this wall here, and basically would like to open these doors and come into the doors to the pool, and then basically walk through the tunnel and come out on this spot here. So then the reason I'd like it up here on this Tim is that we'd like to be able to go with that dome out to this fence line. Hello.
Hi.
And if we come out to this fence line here, maybe 4 feet in, it gives us a significant amount of deck space. My issue, I guess, would be this tree here. And I'm not sure, Tim, what we can do with this tree. It seems like it's trimmed up pretty high. I'm going to try to give a sense of how high it is versus where the dome would turn. My guess is that we'd want to turn it about right here. And basically this is a 45 from the pool house, and 45 from where I'm standing straight across, basically to that corner where the grass is up there. But what that means, if I start walking on this 45, is that means that we come over this elevation change here, and then we go over this elevation here. Although it tapers off a little bit here, we might be able to go around it a little bit. I'll give you a better sense of what this looks like. And see how it tapers off, gets bigger along here. It's the same sort of thing all the way around this part of the deck. And again, I just would like to express that I'd really like to be able to come up on this thing if that's possible. As I continue this walk across those two elevation changes, I don't think there should be any problem nailing it down here. I'm kind of hoping actually, if it's going to be in a regular shape anyway, we can actually move it out a little bit here and then 45 it to this line right here and then head up this way. That basically will maximize our deck space and give us areas to do dry land inside the pool, but also give our other activities the ability to move around a little bit without being on top of each other. So that's the video from the pool. I'm gonna YouTube this to you, and hopefully you will come back with some ideas of what we can do as far as what we can and can't do. Basically, here's where the long tunnel goes. I'm looking at hoping to connect that somehow, at least get the tunnel under the awning, and then that's the other entrance coming out there. And this door right here, this front door that we're looking at, is the door to the pool office. My assumption is that that will be open for us to use, but I guess you're gonna have to have access into this little hallway area anyway. So okay, hopefully this is gonna give you some ideas of where to go with the dome. Last questions for you is, does this need to be removed for the dome, the diving board, and the lifeguard stand, does that need to be removed for the dome as well? Not any sharp edges that I can see, but you never know. So okay, I will send this off to you.